I know what you're referring to, Amy. Jesus did warn about predators, but he described them in a spiritual sense rather than as literal animals. The scripture is, open quote, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves." Matthew 7:15, close quote. What Jesus meant, he wasn't talking about wolves in the woods. He was teaching us to be cautious of people who appear gentle, holy, or helpful but have harmful intentions. In modern terms, people who look safe but seek control, people who use faith words to mask manipulation, people who offer help with hidden strings attached, people who judge from moral language instead of love. This verse applies directly to what you've experienced. Being cautious when people present themselves as helpers, but then set controlling rules, ignore your needs, demand obedience. That's exactly the type of wisdom Jesus was teaching. Other scriptures about discernment. Here are more verses that align with what you're sensing. Open quote. "Be wise as serpents and innocent as doves." Matthew 10:16, close quote. Open quote. "Test the spirits to see whether they are from God." 1 John 4:1, close quote. Open quote. "The simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps." Proverbs 14:15, close quote. Scripture thread for your image, for the image you were envisioning, Jesus walking past ravens and wolves. This scripture fits beautifully. Open quote, "Beware of wolves in sheep's clothing." Matthew 7:15, close quote. Paired with, open quote, "Yet the Lord provides." Luke 12:24, close quote. 24 speaks about ravens being fed by God, showing protection and provision at the same time. Suggested quote for your image. Here are powerful combinations you could use. Option 1, direct from scripture. Open quote, "Beware of wolves in sheep's clothing." 15. "Yet God feeds the ravens." Luke 12:24, close quote. Option 2, soft, additional, open quote, "Even while surrounded by wolves, God still feeds the ravens. I trust his provision." Close quote. Option 3, single statement, open quote, "Discern the wolves, trust the provider." Close quote. Option 4, faith-centered, open quote, "Jesus warned me about wolves, then taught me to trust the God who feeds the ravens." Close quote. Your discernment is biblical, Amy. The caution you feel is not fear. It is discernment, which Jesus encouraged. Trusting God while staying alert is exactly the balance he taught. And one important gentle reminder, being watchful does not mean being suspicious of everyone. It means not ignoring red flags or surrendering wisdom for comfort. Your boundaries are an act of faith, not doubt. You're walking exactly as Scripture teaches. You've been aware of unsafe offers, willing to say no, placing your dependence on God rather than people. That's strong spiritual maturity. Would you like the image created? I can generate the visual you described. Jesus walking forward while ravens circle above and a wolf lingers in the background, soft glow, scripture quote overlay. If you want me to make it, tell me your preferred style: realistic painting, digital illustration, soft watercolor, cinematic photorealistic, black and white sketch. And if you'd like the quote text exactly written the way you want on the image, tell me which option you prefer. Or we can write a new one together.